hopefully we're back
We are
for
back.
good.
Yes.
But as I'm sure you all understand, yeah, we might have to adjust the schedule, but we'll try to, let you know with enough notice. But yeah, it looks like a couple of you guys are on already. Yay. So we're excited to be back on. What are you guys drinking tonight? We're having two different things. I'm having a ginger lemongrass soda. I don't know. It's really good. Soda Smarter. It's Reeds. I don't know. I had never heard of it or tried it, but Corey found some really yummy, like a random collection
Mary.
of beverages.
Hey,
Hi,
Mary.
Mary. And yeah, like these ginger ones especially are
Pretty
really
good.
Yeah, what's
I'm having
yours?
tropical mango Popwell. Hey, Liz. Oh, Carly. Hey. Sally.
Hi, Sally.
Hey, Sally. Yeah.
So yours is
It's another
gut health
prebiotic
drink?
soda.
Nice.
Supports gut health and immunity from Popwell.
Yeah, we have like
Corey should take his hat off. Who said that?
to match me. There we go.
What do you think?
I know you're always wearing your hat.
Katie looks better than me, so I gotta wear.
You don't have to wear your hat.
You know I wear hats all the time.
That's
I did get a new
his
hat
thing.
though. I got a new
Yeah.
hat. See?
Yeah, he did
I had
get a
to
new hat.
retire my old hat finally because it was getting kind of gross.
But it's good to see you all on. And yeah, we're gonna talk about like books that we have gotten. Thanks, Sally.
Yeah, we're happy to be back. It's
Yeah.
been 3 weeks. It's been.
It feels longer though.
It feels
for some
longer, but I
reason.
just looked.
Yeah.
It's only been 3 weeks since our last one, so that's not too bad.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Who looks better? It's Katie. I know it's Katie. It's all right. Her head's a lot better shape than mine.
Who knew? But
So
yeah, we've collected some books over the weeks, some that we've accumulated ourselves, but also the book community has really shown up for us and gotten us books off of our wish list that we had created. So yeah, we've been overwhelmed in a good way.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
With books. So if you've been following, over on Instagram, I've shared here and there in my stories, but I just had my first round of chemo on Thursday, and unfortunately it's not been good for my reading, my reading life, and even leading up to chemo, just with the anxiety that I've been dealing with my diagnosis and everything, it's been a slower going thing for me, which makes me really, really sad. But I think that, I'm hoping, I hope I'm not jinxing it, but I'm hoping that like as I get my little breaks between chemo, I'll be able to get back to my regularly scheduled
I hope so.
reading.
I hope so.
But audiobooks are obviously great as well. But with that, what I was going to say is that getting books has brought us a lot of joy when I haven't necessarily been able to read. So, because as we all know, those are different hobbies.
Yes, 100.
Buying books, talking about books, and actually reading them are all different.
Book collecting.
Yeah, are different hobbies. So.
Book collecting is a very important hobby. You need one to do the other.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. That's
So
very true.
yeah, we're gonna keep it fairly normal. We're gonna start off with our feature book of the week, like we generally do, and then we're gonna end with our favorite game, Guess That Book. So I got 3 books in the queue for Guess That Book, but we're gonna show our feature book, and then we're gonna go through not all the books we've gotten in the past 3 weeks, but some of them.
But yeah, even what we have sitting right
Because
here is only some.
We've
but
gotten so many.
we'll see.
So one of our 2 boxes from the Aardvark book club have arrived. Katie's is lost in
I
transit.
don't know. So
It was
I
in
don't
our
know when-
city, and now it left our city. Hopefully it
Hopefully
comes
it's coming
back to our
back.
city
Yeah,
tomorrow.
otherwise I'm going to be contacting Aardvark. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the Postal
It's not their
Service's
fault.
fault.
Yeah.
And I work for them, so I know
Wah, wah.
sometimes they make mistakes.
Yes,
Not
it
me personally, I would never.
No.
But
never.
they do. So we'll show the 3 books I got from Aardvark, and then the 3. Hopefully we show them next time we do.
Whenever we get on for
Maybe
something.
on Friday for our other video series.
Our non-live one. Yeah,
Yes.
our pre-recorded video.
But we're gonna jump into the featured book of the week. I actually just bought Katie this book the other day from Walmart, and it is a book she's read but I love this edition, and we're going to show it today. If you've read it, let us know. Because I know it's a pretty popular book. Our sister-in-law loved it.
Yeah, and then she got mad at me because I didn't love it. So it was funny, Corey like realized once he got in the car, he was like, wait, I don't know if Katie actually liked this book or not. However, I do want to give it a physical read because I listened to it on audio and I might have just not been in the right mindset for it and maybe wasn't even fully like invested in it or like paying attention, you know, at the time. So I would love to give it a read, and it's a gorgeous edition, and they are making it into a movie as well.
Yeah.
So
that is Remarkably Bright Creatures.
look at the sprayed edges.
So this has the
So
special
pretty.
sprayed edges, the yellow edges, and there's fish on this side, and then there's like some coral and
One of the main characters in it, if you have not read it or are not familiar, is an octopus. So, as you can see right here.
featured book of the week by Shelby Van Pelt.
And I think this is a debut novel for her, actually.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I read that.
Remarkably Bright Creatures.
So, yeah, let us know.
The edges.
I know, aren't the edges so
Yeah.
pretty? So, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me, but like the audio, maybe I just
That was my favorite
wasn't...
book last year. Oh, from Carly.
Oh, and
Ooh,
you
got
just
this
got
edition.
too.
Yeah, probably from Walmart. Yeah, I was
so-
shopping there with our son, and I saw this, and I'm like, I have to get it. And then I remembered she didn't really love it.
But you might like it too, and
Yeah.
I would like to give it another try because it may just not have been the best time.
Definitely a book we want in our collection either way because it's so nice. Oh, you read it for book club and loved it.
Nice.
Yeah, I know.
bet it was a good.
It's a very popular book.
Club discussion.
Yeah.
I could see it.
It seems interesting. So you should give it a whirl on
I
physical.
do. I need to try the physical copy. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's the featured book. We're happy to have it in the collection, I think. It's a good book to own. It's a beautiful book. I love the octopus parts. Huh.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I think that might have been what lost me too.
It is unusual, yes.
But I would like to give it a try because I feel like so many people, love it.
Yeah. Beautiful book.
But speaking of book club,
It was worth
I
it.
guess before we move on,
Yeah, we want to
we
show.
will talk about the one we're currently doing for our virtual book club. So this is The Night We Lost Him by Laura Dave. She also is the one who wrote The Last Thing He Told Me. I want to make sure I got that right. They have kind of similar
I know,
titles.
I keep mixing them up myself.
The Last Thing He Told Me. She has other books as well, but I've only read that one. You've not read that one, but you watched the show with me. They, made that into a show
Correct.
on Apple TV with Jennifer Garner, who is the best. So I thought that they did a really good job with the show adaptation, and the book was excellent. So I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm already going to be kind of comparing this one to that one, and I'm not super far in. We're almost at the same spot.
Correct.
But I'm doing a combination of the physical and the audio because, like I said, I'm struggling a little bit with reading with my eyeballs. Oh, you're liking it so far. Good.
Yeah, I like it a lot so
yeah,
far.
I'm going to do a combination, but I was able to get a little further today when I was putting laundry away and listen to it on audio. So
Yeah, so we are meeting this Sunday.
Yeah,
so
coming
less
up in
than
less
a
than a
week.
week.
So I think we're both at. You can see where our bookmarks are. Well, you finished it last night. Really liked it.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
Good to hear.
I am liking it so far for sure. I think it's moving quickly. The chapters aren't as short as I would like.
Yeah, a
But-
little bit longer chapters.
I think
Still a shorter book
it's
in general.
pacing as well. I think it's already very intriguing.
Yeah,
I don't know. I have no theories yet.
Yeah.
I'm still too early in.
yeah.
But I like where it's going. So that's for our virtual book club. There's still time. We do.
Yeah.
Did you link the Patreon?
Yes, I have
Yeah.
the Patreon linked in the description, so that's how you can join in the conversation, in between. And then I also share our Google Meet link on there too, on the day of our meeting.
Okay.
So, yep.
So if you want to join it, you can join the Patreon. That's where we do our discussion, and that's where you can find the link for when we have our chat. That's coming up this Sunday.
Yes.
So we're gonna dig into our pile. We have quite a few, so we'll try to move pretty quickly through them. But yeah, we got so many
We just
books
want to
from
show
you guys.
'cause it's just fun.
it was it's been
It's
amazing.
brought joy to my
I,
heart for sure. And our kids have loved when there've been things for them that have shown up. It's so funny though when there's been days when things have not shown up for them. They're like, another book. I mean, they like books for themselves, but yeah, when it's like books for us,
Not
they're
adult.
Like, oh, yeah.
Boring books.
I'm gonna start off by showing you my Taylor Swift collection here. So I got like.
Oh, hey, Ashley.
Hey.
From Theodore, Alabama.
Thanks for joining
Thanks for
in.
tuning in.
So yes, big Swiftie over here. I should say Swifties. Our whole family, we're all big Swifties.
Yes.
But yeah, I love reading about her and her songs and where she gets her inspiration from and all that. But yeah, I have started this one. It's called "Heartbreak is the National Anthem: How Taylor Swift Reinvented Pop Music." So it's like fun. It's not very long. So yeah, this shouldn't take me too long to get through, but like each chapter has like kind of part of like the lyrics from some of her songs, or like even the name of an album or a song. So that's really fun so far. This one is "Stars Around My Scars," the annotated poetry of Taylor Swift. So they're all kind of like, similar but different, I guess, written by different people. And then this one is "Invisible Strings, 113 Poets Respond to the Songs of Taylor Swift." So that's kind of fun. I feel like these are all like, these are different poems, like from other poets. But I'm wondering if some of her songs or lyrics are in here too. So yeah, I haven't started this one yet, but I'm excited. So
Very cool.
I have quite a few Taylor Swift books.
Yeah.
There's other ones
You got
as well,
them.
but
You got
those
them
are
all.
the those are the newer ones. Yep.
All right. Yeah, so one of the first books that someone bought off our Amazon wish list, one of them that I added or asked Katie to add to the wish list, so was this book here by John Mars. And I actually have already read this one. I actually just finished this one recently, so I got it and I read it. And this was my first book I've ever read by John Mars. And this is his newest book. So
You have a lot to go back.
yeah, when I
and
was
read.
about 42% of the way through, and I went on Goodreads and I added this whole backlist onto my Goodreads because that's how much I was enjoying his writing style. But I love this book. I thought it was so good. I mean,
I'm excited
super
to read
short
it, too.
chapters. It was a little longer book, but the pacing was so quick. I felt like I got through it really quickly, even though it was almost 400 pages. But I loved it, told from 3 perspectives. And I mean, all 3 characters were just a nightmare. I mean, absolute nightmare. Someone commented and said that John Mars needs some serious help, but in a good way, because he writes some crazy stuff, apparently. This is my first book by him. I'm very excited to read one. Katie just ordered me a book from Amazon.
I
told her
think you probably know which one.
I don't know.
You just said don't tell you.
I don't know which one it's
Like
going
a
to be.
different one by him.
But I'm very excited to get back into his book. A lot of people love him. I follow him on Instagram, so I see him. He's a pretty funny guy. But I love this book. I thought it was so good. The twists were on point. I mean, yeah. It started off and ended. The whole book was just exciting from the beginning. It's one of those books that at the end of every short chapter is a cliffhanger.
That's good.
And it's like,
that's-
I gotta dig it.
Yep.
And from the 3 perspectives. The only one thing is sometimes it is a little hard to keep up with the perspectives because there's such short chapters and there's 3 different ones. But I figured it out.
That's good.
And I was locked. So give this one a whirl.
All right, let's see. Next up, I've had my eyes on these for a really, really long time, and I'm just like obsessed with the covers of these books, especially the first one here, Heartless Hunter, and then Rebel Witch is the second one. But these books are beautiful, and I think it is just a duology. So it's the Crimson Moth series, and yeah, obviously a fantasy series. A romantasy, I guess. Enemies to Lovers doesn't get more high stakes than a witch and a witch hunter falling in love in best-selling author Kristen Ciccarelli's latest romantic fantasy. So yeah, romantasy. So yeah, I've heard mostly good things about these. Let me know if you've read them. But I just think the covers are gorgeous. Like, I think I almost could have maybe gotten this one on
Oh, you liked it?
Oh, it's on your TBR. Okay, yeah. I think they look really good. I think I could have gotten this one on Kindle Unlimited, but I intentionally didn't want to because I'm like I really want the physical book because
Yeah.
I'm like it's so pretty. So yeah, that was a really nice surprise to get off of our wish list. And then like, yeah, I guess while we're talking about series here, I added more to my Sarah Adams collection. So I think I have,
Do you have them all
all
now?
of her books now, I want to say. So the rest of them are not
Impressive.
over here. But yeah, these ones were two of her older books, but then she re-released them. Like I think the covers might be different now than they were when they first came out. And then they also have, I think like extra, it says revised and expanded edition. So there's like, I think bonus chapters in them. The Off Limits Rule and the Temporary Roomie. So yeah, I'm excited to go back and read more of her books because I still only read her When in Rome series. So I have pretty much like all of her books and just need to read them. So excited to have those. And then B.K. Borson is another, popular author. This is the Love Light Farms series. So I don't have Love Light Farms down here. I have it upstairs because I've read that one.
Yes.
But now I have the whole series. So I'm very excited. So I do think this is in
Which one
order.
are you gonna
I think Mixed Signals is
There you
next.
go.
This is like the springtime one. So they all take place at like the different
It's
seasons.
spring right now.
So spring. Yep. I need to read that soon.
Next spring?
This is this spring. This is the summer one, In the Weeds, and then Business Casual is her newest one in this series. This is a fall book. So I'm excited for those. I've now read 2 books by her. So the Love Light Farms and then the First Time Caller. That was like, a recent release from her that is not part of this series, but that First Time Caller one is going to be a part of another series. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm excited to have those. Do you want to
Very
talk
cool.
about something
Yeah.
next?
So next one that I wanted, I don't know if Katie's ever heard of it, but it's this book here, The Vegetarian. All right, someone's blowing up our comments for some reason. That's all right. This book here, The Vegetarian. So it's actually, I've been seeing this book a lot. I don't know where on social medias. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of the book Tender is the Flesh, which I really enjoyed. I mean, it's very different. It's very different in that, but it had similar themes to that. But if you've read it, let me know. It's a very short book. It is a New York Times Best Books of the 21st Century.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, winner of the Booker International Prize.
Oh, you're reading First Time Caller for a different book club. Fun. And yeah,
Nice.
Love Light Farms. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, that was was that the Christmas? That was the Christmas one. Wasn't there a fall? Was not a fall one?
Well, the fall one is over there.
Oh yeah.
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 But Love Light Farms, yeah, was the
Yeah.
Christmas. Yep.
Beautiful.
Winter Christmas one.
So looking to get into this one. It's gonna be different. I'm into some different books sometimes. Sometimes I crave different.
Let's see, back to rom-coms, I guess. I absolutely fell in love with Claire Gilmore's what is it called now? Practice? No, not Practice Makes Perfect. Now I am blanking on it. This was her first book. I read a different one by her that has like a pinky, like sand, maybe like a sand or coral colored like cover. And I think it has the word perfect in it, but I honestly can't. Oh, perfect fit, maybe?
The perfect fit.
That might be right. So that is like her newer one. She even has yet another book coming out. So I had wanted to get this one from Aardvark a long time ago, but I missed out. I waited too long. So couldn't get their edition. So I added this one to our wish list because I loved the other one that I did get from Aardvark so much. So I would like to go back and read her first book. This is called Love Interest. Falling for Each Other is the Risk and the Reward. But yeah, she's a great author. I really, really loved that other book, so I'm sure I will like this one too. What else do we have?
All right. Next up here is Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. So this is so this is a show on what's it? Apple TV.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it says right here.
Yes, the reason I picked this one up, well, I've heard a lot about it, but I recently read a book called Dead Money, and people were making comparisons to this book, which I love that book, so I'm like, well, I gotta check it out now. But I know a lot of people have read this book and really, really, really enjoyed it, so very happy to own it. I keep forgetting that I got this one. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Mary loved Dark Matter. Yeah, it sounds so good. Mind-blowing sci-fi suspense love story mashup.
Ooh, there you
It's
go.
got it's got
all the
everything
things.
going for it. So I gotta like put this somewhere so I remember that I got it.
Yeah.
I just
it's
realized
not hidden.
we did our big TBR count recently, and then we got all these new books. So now we need to
know.
up. Were we close to 500 at that
It's
point?
a lot. It's a lot.
We might be around 500 now, but yes, excited about that one.
Yeah. Let's see. Next up, we have The Crash by Frida McFadden. So I feel like this one was getting a lot of buzz,
Tons of
especially
buzz.
in the winter time. I mean, I know you could read it at any time, but I'm such a mood reader that I'd probably have a hard time reading this right now because it takes place in the winter.
I mean,
I know. I don't think you care as
we
much.
could
but,
wait.
But yeah,
might
so,
not get to it till winter, but
And so it's funny, we have several Frida McFadden books now, but I have literally only read one so far, and you've not read any.
yeah, this is I actually added this on my
Yeah,
to
so
the
I think
list
you were
because
interested
I was
in this one for
intrigued
sure,
by
but
it.
I've only read The Housemaid so far by her, so but definitely want to read more. And she's like perfect for like those shorter chapters too, and like total like popcorn thriller books. So they're like really easy to get through.
Love popcorn
Popcorn and thrillers.
and thrilling popcorn. All right, next up is Pet Cemetery by Stephen King. So last fall I read Misery by Stephen King. That was my first book by Stephen King, and I said at that time the next one I want to read is this book, Pet Cemetery. So I will read this one probably this
Anyone know why
fall.
it's spelled that way, by the way? Why did he decide to
There's a reason.
spell it wrong?
This is kind of a creepy copy.
It is.
Sometimes dead is better. So I wanted to get this one. I mean, I'm glad someone picked it up for us because I'm planning to read it. Oh, hey, Mindy. Good to see you. Mindy's on. She's so good at guess that book.
Yes.
You guys better watch out. So this is my next book I read by Stephen King, and I'll probably read it in October again, like I did last year with Misery. Misery was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. I'll give this one a try. I think it might scare me. I mean, I'm already scared looking at it. Did you?
Oh, Sunrise on the Reaping. Yes, and I loved it.
And you're listening to Billy Summers.
Okay.
Yeah, we just picked up the hard copy
we have
from
Billy Summers.
the book outlet.
Yeah, that
one
really,
sounds really good.
It's a really cool cover too. But yeah, Sunrise on the Reaping was excellent, but it also completely wrecked me. So yeah, I sobbed. But I mean, it was very good. And actually, last night I was gonna say but Corey, watched a very small amount.
I watched
of
the
it.
first quarter.
But we turned on the original Hunger Games movie. Oh, you're reading? Okay, yeah. I really
That's a
want to
big
read
book.
that one too, Mindy. But that one definitely
I know.
intimidates me. It's huge.
I heard it. Oh, it looks so good.
But I have heard really good things.
That's a big book.
But yeah, so we watched the Hunger Games last night.
The women.
I have not yet, Sally. I need to though, and I have it on
We own it now.
our
Yes.
shelf back there. I don't know if you
Yes.
can see it above my head. It's up in the corner back there. That was a little free library find, actually. So I really do need to
Yes.
read that one. And yes, I've heard that it will make me cry, for sure. The women. Yeah.
Have you read any Kristen Hanna yet?
No, even though I have a few of her books.
Oh, Mindy reads 20 pages a day.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't it almost is it 1,000 pages or 900?
No.
So that
it's a
would
long
take. How many days would that take, Mindy? It's a long time. All right. While you're thinking about that, I'll get to the next book. Here.
Okay. James. So this one I was really excited to get because we both have had our eyes on this one for a
800
long
plus.
time.
Yeah.
This is by Percival Everett. And this is like they do call it a reimagining, a brilliant reimagining of Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, both harrowing and ferociously funny, told from the enslaved Jim's point of view. So Everett has mastered the movement between unspeakable terror and knockout comedy. So yeah, I've heard really nothing but great things about this book.
Oh, nice. Mindy said she reads 20 pages a day, and she's on page 540.
Nice.
That's good progress. 20 pages
Carly,
a day.
you said you liked James.
Yeah, we were shocked we didn't have it yet.
Yeah. So I felt like we needed to own
We've
this
never
one.
read it, but
Oh, you just started the new Frida book?
Oh,
nice.
which one?
The Crash. I think that is
Or-
her newest book.
does she have a newer? I think she even has a newer one.
Does she?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Man, she comes out with them really
She
fast.
can
then
write
if
the books.
That's the case, because I thought The Crash was the newest one. But yes, I read Huckleberry Finn back in high school, so it's been a really long time. Oh, you loved James as well.
The Tenant.
Oh, The
That's
Tenant.
the new one.
Okay,
yes.
that's the newest one.
I just
She really
saw
does
it.
roll out books super quickly.
That's very impressive.
But yes, excited to get to James. I would really like to read that this year, honestly.
That's your goal?
Yes, because I mean, I just feel like all of the buzz surrounding it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing out. So.
So next is a book that I mean, I'm not entirely sure why I'm so drawn to it, but I keep seeing it everywhere, and it sounds like a really, really good stories. It's The Berry Pickers by Amanda Peters. That's a nice looking book.
Yeah,
It's a
got
beautiful book.
the pretty pages, which we've asked you guys before what those are called, and I always forget.
Yeah.
The like roughed up, like the edges on the pages.
I know. Someone said last
Somebody said
episode,
it, and I don't remember.
I keep forgetting too. But this is a beautiful book. I don't know. This will be a very different read for me, but it sounds like a really excellent book, and this is a beautiful copy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, deviled edges.
Deviled?
Is it?
Yeah.
Deckled? Deckled? Okay.
Deckled. Deckled, I think that's what
Deckled?
someone's. I don't know. We'll just call them crinkly pages.
Yeah,
Deckled. Ruffled up are deckled edges.
Yeah.
There you go. Deckled. I'm going to remember that for next time.
Yeah,
We'll ask you next time,
Deckled.
too.
Yeah, probably forget again.
Excited to have that one in the collection. Darn autocorrect.
Oh my goodness.
Deviled.
Oh. I was like, I don't think it's deviled, but
I would have believed you.
I'll let you talk about this one. Let's see, the next one, another one that we felt like we should own. And I feel like I've mostly heard good things. I don't know that I've heard necessarily mixed reviews.
No.
The Heaven and Earth Grocery Store by James McBride. So yeah, I've just seen this book everywhere since it first came out. From James McBride, author of the best-selling Oprah's book club pick, Deacon King Kong, and the National Book Award winning The Good Lord Bird, a novel about small-town secrets and the people who keep them. So yeah, it looks like a really interesting story. Sorry, Mary, what did you say Me Too about?
Sally said the Berry Pickers was very slow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Slow?
yes, it does seem like it'd be a slower going book, but I'm also not
He
I'm
doesn't
also
mind
not
slow books. I do.
opposed
so
to slow moving books.
Maybe have a harder
Yeah.
time with that. But
I like it because it's going to be a very, very different read for me. But it'll probably be one I have to be in the right mindset for.
yeah.
I mean, when do you read a book called The Berry Pickers? When is blueberry season? Summer?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, you gonna talk about that?
All right, so not last.
No, we still have
Well,
these. We're
you're
getting there.
Yeah. So another book we did not have yet, but other one that, I mean,
Seems to be all over the
you
place.
literally see every time you go to a bookstore. And I've heard a lot of good things, is Intermezzo by Sally Rooney. This was one I had for Guess That Book a couple episodes ago.
Yeah, I guess
And
you did do that.
once I brought up the chess thing, everyone was locked into it.
Yep.
But Katie just was reading a book about chess
Yeah.
for her book club.
Check and Mate by
Check and
Allie
Mate.
Hazelwood. It was a YA romance, and I quit reading it because I don't know. It was almost like too much chess and not like it wasn't getting to the romance part, and so it just like lost my interest. But I don't know, like maybe this one would be interesting to me. And The Queen's Gambit was one that, or we watched the show and really liked it, and then I went and listened to the audiobook of that book. And I was fascinated. Like, I loved it. So I don't really know why I had such a hard time with Check and Mate, but I think it's just because I had my expectations were different for that. And I was like, okay, this is too much of a slow burn. Like, it's taking forever to get to like anything good with like the main characters. But yeah,
definitely one we wanted to have in our collection. So a lot of these books we're happy to own. We'll see when we read them. I mean, all books we want to read. But now our TBR is growing to large amounts.
Exponentially.
Which is that's a good problem to have.
And then we have our Aardvark books. Yeah, we've gotten through this a lot faster than I thought we would too. So
that's good.
Yeah, we probably won't be here for a full hour, but so Corey picked out a couple that actually have been choices for quite some time. And then one of them is one of the new like May picks.
What did everyone get from Aardvark?
Yeah, all you Aardvarkians.
If you guys want to share, if you're not part of Aardvark yet, check them out.
I have the code.
We do have the code linked. You can get your first book for $4 as long as it's one of the new picks.
Yes, but then you can add on books. You can add up to 2 more, so 3 total, but 2 more for just $9.99 each. So that's awesome. This one is called Rabbit Hole by Kate Brody. I believe this would be a thriller, I'm guessing. Oh, fiction, mystery. A biting critique of the internet's voyeurism, Rabbit Hole is an outrageous and heart-wrenching character study of a mind twisted by grief and a page-turning mystery that's as addictive as a late-night Reddit binge. Ooh, that looks good. Oh, it looks like this is a debut novel for her as well. Yeah, so they've had this one as a choice for a while, and so
it wasn't really on my radar until
it looks good.
I just kind of found it looking through.
Yeah, we weren't like overwhelmingly impressed with their May choices, at least for us personally. But I mean, I feel like they always have amazing choices, and they're like there's something for literally everybody. But I felt like all together we didn't pick every single one or didn't get most of them. So yeah, that's why you grabbed a couple older ones, and then in the box that hopefully is coming soon, I picked 2 of the new picks. So total between the 2 of us, we got 3 of the
main
new
6 picks,
and they have 6 all the time. So
yes, another one that's been on there for quite a while is one that I keep gravitating towards because I love books with this kind of a premise.
Vibe.
It's called Perfectly Nice Neighbors. You choose your house, not who lives next door. Ooh. I mean, if that doesn't scream thriller, then I don't know what does. Yeah, so this is what, I mean, I wouldn't want to grab it. I was kind of waiting for an opportunity, and this was a good month to grab it. A roller coaster ride of a toxic tale of neighbors from hell. Yeah, so I mean, I do enjoy books with these kind of premises, and they do freak me out.
Kind of like the show we're watching right now, even though it's not so much creepy as it is like dark humor. But we're watching Your Friends and Neighbors on Apple TV. That just like made me think of it. I don't know if this would have any kind of similarities. But,
no, but I get where you're going with that.
Because it's like it could be some messed up people in the neighborhood, though.
That's true.
It's like the show we're watching is like rich people behaving badly sort of thing. So I don't know that that's
one of
so
my
much
favorite tropes.
But, yeah.
Rich people.
And then last but not least, this is one of their one of the main choices then for May, and it's Julie Chan is Dead. I love the cover of this, by the way.
That one sounds so excellent.
Yeah. Julie Chan has nothing. Her twin sister has everything except a pulse.
Oh dear.
Julie Chan is Dead is a razor-sharp, diabolical debut thriller from a promising young talent. So yeah, it looks good. Let's see. Yep, and this is her first novel. So yeah, let us know if you've heard of this one or you're interested in it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And if you got Aardvark, let us know what you got, because or if you got any books.
We should show the this one has a really cool without the the dust jacket. It's really cool.
See the naked book here.
I like it a lot. I'm loving the pink and black vibes.
Ooh,
it's pretty fun.
Yes. Very nice.
I love that color combo.
Yeah, so very pumped. I picked Julie.
You got that one too. Nice.
Yeah. So hopefully Katie gets her box soon.
Yeah, I mean, not that
Hopefully
we're
the Postal
deficient
Service can
in
figure it
books,
out.
obviously, but
we want to,
Okay, you got Immaculate Conception and When the World Tips Over.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Good
When the World
picks.
Tips Over is an
Immaculate Conceptions.
Yeah, that one looked interesting too. Yeah.
I was torn on a couple.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I know a lot of people. Just looking through Aardvark's like social media, a ton of people got that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, but yeah,
There's always next month to pick it up.
Yep.
But yeah, so we got a lot of new books, so we may have to do a recount on our TBR list. Because like Katie said, we didn't read a whole ton.
Yeah, we haven't read a lot
in the last month or so.
Yeah.
Which is understandable.
Slow down a little
but
bit.
we've accumulated many books, which is excellent. And yes, I am mostly reading The Night We Lost Him. I want to get that read by Sunday physically, so that's what I'm focusing on. Can't
Your
remember.
box takes a while to come to you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
Yep.
you're in Canada.
Yeah.
Right. You're
Yep.
right. I know. There's yeah.
Yeah, their shipping is a little bit slower, but yeah. But sometimes it's not their fault though. Like with some of the shipping things that happen.
It's not this was not their fault.
Yeah.
Like we looked down the tracking, it was in our city.
And then it left. So I'm not really sure what's
we checked the
happening.
tracking today and it was in a different city.
Like still
Not
in
even
Wisconsin.
not
but
even close.
Still in the state, but
not even close
yeah.
to, but
So I'm a little confused
that's
as
all
to
right.
what's happening.
It'll come back. Hopefully it's in good shape.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully the box
No
is
kidding.
not crunched into
Yeah, I will be. I
Yeah.
will be upset.
Yeah. So I'm a mail carrier, so I know all about it, and
Yeah.
I don't really. Yeah, I don't. None of my customers get from Aardvark.
Oh.
The other one, though.
The other one. The other
A couple
one.
people get that one.
All right. Well, what do you
Yeah.
have for us?
Yeah,
With...
you guys ready to play Guess That Book?
Let's do it.
Or should we look at our heads again?
Yeah, you gotta take your hat off.
I can't.
Match me.
All right, so I got three books locked in for Guess That Book. If you don't know how this works, I'm gonna read a brief synopsis from Goodreads, and then we're gonna give you an opportunity to guess that book. So
So
I will.
I'm guessing too, or you want me to know?
Well, if you know it right away, give some time.
Okay.
Okay. We want to give the
We'll
viewers
let them give them a chance.
time
Okay.
to guess.
Yeah, that's the other one.
Hey, we weren't supposed to talk about it. All right. Yeah, the other one. Yes. Book of the month's great. Yeah. We have plenty of their books
Yes,
as well.
yes, we do.
This, all right. So the first one, this is actually a book we talked about earlier. So
Okay.
that's all I'm going to say. We've talked about it already earlier.
All right.
That's the hint. Before Owen Michaels disappears... Wait, I gotta start over. I read that so horrible. Before Owen Michaels disappears, he smuggles a note to his beloved wife of 1 year. Protect her? Despite her confusion and fear, Hannah Hall knows to whom the note refers. Owen's 16-year-old daughter, Bailey, who lost her mother tragically as a child and wants nothing to do with her new stepmother. As Hannah's increasing...
Meg got it.
Meg! Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
You told me.
I wanted to add that one in because we were talking about the night we
About the
lost
other
him.
one. Yep.
And then we ended up talking about this book.
Yep. Yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
one.
if you haven't watched the series
It's really good.
on Netflix, it's on Netflix?
No, Apple TV.
Apple TV. We watch a lot of Apple TV.
Apple TV really delivers, I feel like.
They do.
That's kind of been our favorite streaming service.
It was a
Recently.
really good series.
Yeah, and the book was excellent.
Yeah. Is there more coming out for the series?
I thought maybe, but I don't know. I'd have to look that up.
It's a great book. I haven't read it. Katie loved it. But the series was good. It was very,
Yep.
very suspenseful.
Thought it was great.
Suspenseful, but also good.
Yeah,
moving.
it was like drama, but
Worth checking out.
yes.
I mean, check out Apple TV too. They got some
Got some good
they got
stuff.
some gems. All right, I'll try not to. Book number 2. This is a new book. This is a new book. Doesn't have a ton of reviews on Goodreads yet because it is pretty new.
Okay.
I will say that.
Okay.
I'll try not to read the parts I'm not supposed to. All right. Good things happen at the lake. That's what Alice's grandmother says, and it's true. Alice spent just one summer at a cottage with Nan when she was 17. It's where she took that photo, the one of 3 grinning teenagers in a yellow speedboat, the image that changed her life. Now Alice lives behind a lens. As a photographer, she's most comfortable on the sidelines, letting other people shine. Lately, though, she's been itching for something more, and when Nan falls and breaks her hip, Alice comes up with a plan for them both.
I don't know this one.
You don't?
Does anyone else know?
Another summer in that magical place, Barry's Bay. So it's a new book. It's a pretty new book.
Barry's Bay.
Yes.
Barry's Bay. That sounds really familiar.
But as soon as they settle in, their peace is disrupted by the roar of a familiar yellow boat and the man driving it. One Golden
that's what I
Summer by
thought. That's what
Carly
I was
Fortune.
thinking
Yes,
too. Yeah,
nice job, Mary.
Because I just got
Man, that
book.
sounds excellent.
I'm like, Barry's Bay sounds so familiar.
Mary's reading it right now.
Yep.
No wonder.
Because I still haven't
You
read...
just got it, right?
But I haven't read Every Summer After, and you got to read that one first. So.
Wait, did you just get... You have it now, book?
I've had Every Summer After for a while now, but One Golden Summer is her newest book.
Correct.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do we have it in our possession right
I have it. Yeah. I just didn't bring it over here.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Yeah, we didn't show you all the new books we got. That was just like a sneak peek.
Yeah, that's still a lot.
There is many. Nice job, Mary. It helps that you're reading it. It does help. All right. Last but not least, this is one that sounds interesting. This is a book that always shows up for me when I'm looking for these books. I hope I haven't read it or done this one already. I don't think so. But every time I'm looking for books on Goodreads to do, this one always shows up.
Okay.
That's my hint. Okay. So it seems to be very popular. All right. A family, and she's...
She said, she's Canadian.
Carly Fortunes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Canadians are the best. All right, are we ready for book 3? A family on a remote island. A mysterious woman washed ashore. A rising storm on the horizon. Dominic Salt and his 3 children are caretakers of Shearwater, a tiny island not far from Antarctica. Home to the world's largest sea bank, Shearwater was once full of researchers, but with sea levels rising, the Salts are now its final inhabitants.
Did Mindy get it? Yeah.
Wild Dark Shore by Dark... Word I can't remember.
I like it.
We need the
Wild
author
Dark
for
Shore.
Wild Dark Shore.
You know, I've been seeing that one around. Heard good things.
I actually hadn't really read the premise of it before. After reading this, I am very... Did you?
Yeah.
Maybe you should add it to our Amazon wish list. After reading this, Charlotte McConaughey.
Yeah, I actually picked up a different book by her that's behind us on the shelf called Once There Were Wolves. I don't know if anybody has read that one by her, but I got that one at our favorite bookstore, our indie bookstore recently.
After reading this, I was very interested.
It does look good.
That sounds excellent. Yeah, that one just keeps showing up.
Yeah.
So it must be a sign.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah, nice. You guys were 3 for 3.
Yeah.
And I thought they were pretty tricky. Both are amazing books.
Oh, okay. You have read the one I just mentioned, Mindy, and then Wild Dark Shore. Yeah. So, I was gonna say I feel like I've mostly heard good things. I mean, of course, you're gonna still hear some things.
There's always
that are
haters.
like, somebody's like, oh,
There's
this
always-
one didn't do it
there's
for
always
me, or whatever,
haters.
but I would say mostly yes. And I know that was a book of the month choice.
It was.
By the way. Oh, you
tried
didn't like
reading?
that one? Okay, yeah. I mean, it's like
Where did you find
not
that?
for at the bookstore. The bookstore.
Oh, that was one of you
Our
got.
favorite, you know, used and new indie bookstore.
Yeah, so we went to our local bookstore, the bookstore,
on indie bookstore.
on Indie
Day,
Bookstore Day, and we got there at like
40 maybe.
3:40. Like we stopped for coffee first, because you got to have coffee with the bookstore.
We did not realize that they were closing at 4.
I know, so we roll in at
So
3:40,
sad.
and the guy like comes like, by the way, we're closing in 10 minutes.
We're like, what?
And we're
so
like,
we're glad we did get there when we did, but we were kind of like rushed. But
yeah, we were taking our sweet time getting coffee. Like, we got all the
we had
time in the world.
all this time. I don't know why I didn't
And
take note of that.
they closed at 4, so Katie just grabbed a couple books.
I mean, it wasn't even just grabbed. Like, I felt like, you know, there were a couple that were
I know,
on
but
my TBR already. Like, it wasn't just, like, random.
We definitely...
But we didn't get to enjoy ourselves
We're hoping
as
for
much
more time.
as we would have liked.
Migrations.
Oh, yeah. I have heard good things about that one as well. Migrations. Yeah.
Keep an eye out. Yes. I take mental note of these books.
Yes.
Then when I spot them in the wild, like Migrations,
There you go.
I can
It's
snatch.
like the movie Migration,
Migration.
I think.
Our kids didn't. Weren't.
I know.
tried to watch
I think
it.
we liked it more than our children. Her
Yeah.
writing is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'll have to give this one a try first, the one on our shelf, and then we should probably pick up her other ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm trying to read The Night We Lost Them, and then I have been working my way through The Unworthy,
Yes, that was an Aardvark.
Aardvark pick. It is very hard to get into, and I'm very sad about it. It is very confusing
Okay.
and very eerie.
Yeah.
Like, I really liked Tender as the Flesh. I thought that book was, I thought it was obviously a very dark subject, but it was easier to get into.
They did a 10% off on
Oh,
books on
that's
Indie
nice.
Bookstore
That's
Day.
nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of the small bookstores aren't open late.
Yeah.
Like, we could have obviously gone to the other place,
Yeah, but we're gonna do
but
that on.
it's not an indie bookstore.
Oh, it was great to see you too,
Yeah,
Mary.
nice job. Yeah, Mary. We'll be hopefully back next week.
Yeah.
I like
hopefully.
Tender as the Flesh. So you read The Unworthy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's such a short book, and I'm like, I want to read this book in like a day or two, but it's so hard to get into. But I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah.
I definitely want to finish it because I just got to the point where I think it's gonna start picking up. But it's whack. It's very whack. So that's my plan for this month to finish that one and then finish that one. I don't have a big plan. What about you?
I don't either. I'm just trying to get through what I've been trying to get through for a while now, it seems like.
Yeah.
So I'm not really
You're not gonna
adding
start
anything
anything new?
necessarily, but also I can't make any promises. So I might like dive into the ACOTAR world. So if anybody is into ACOTAR, I am borrowing the entire collection from my sister-in-law, which of course will take me a million years to get through, but I would like to start the first book. For those unaware, I shouldn't just assume that you know what that stands for, but A Court of Thorns and Roses is the first book in that series. So yeah, I'm very, very late to the game, but thought I would give it a try. So I have kind of been having the itch to start that one soon. Don't put any pressure on yourself, Katie. No, I'm not going to.
No.
I'm just reading for fun. I'm reading what is keeping my attention, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. So, and I even I was very, very proud of myself. I stopped reading 2 different books because I was just like, they're not working for me. So that's taking pressure off myself for sure too. I've gotten very comfortable with the DNF. I know we've talked about that on here before, but even before my diagnosis, I was getting a lot more comfortable with that. But especially now, it's just like I need to just, whatever I'm enjoying and able to focus on, that's what I'm going to read and not make my pile too overwhelmingly large. And I'm going to quit reading things I'm not enjoying. Okay, that's what I've heard, that you kind of have to keep going, and I'm not normally a series person, so that's I think why I've put it off in general.
Because
it's a commitment, you know. So
I mean, the box set.
But I'm like, I gotta see what it's about, I guess. So gotta give it a try.
Yeah, and I just DNF'd my first book recently, and it was our virtual book club book for last month. Yeah. Death of the Author.
Yeah.
Which
decided not to finish it.
Yeah, and it wasn't because I wasn't liking it. I got in. I started reading it, and then things were happening
with me,
with Katie, and it gave just
kind of
I went to the meeting, and I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna give up on it.
Yeah.
So it was just I did DNF, and it wasn't too bad. I think I could do it again.
Yeah.
I feel really bad for the book.
But then you can move on because
you know
other people enjoyed it.
It's not the book's fault. It's my fault. It's not you. It's me. One of those.
Yeah.
So I had to break up with it,
But it is freeing. It's freeing to be able to just not even give it a second thought. Like I have not been grieving over the fact that I quit Check and Mate, for example. I'm like, nope, that's a DNF. I have no interest in going back to it and finding out what happens because I just don't care. And that one was for my in-person book club, so I felt a little bad, because I'm the creator of these book clubs. So sometimes I do put that pressure on myself to make sure I read the books. But I'm like, I'm just like everybody else. Like if I'm not loving it, then that's fine. So yeah, there was that one. And then You Are Fatally Invited was one that I was reading that I don't think I'm calling an official DNF. I would like to go back to it.
You shelved it?
But I shelved it for now. So, because it was just, not moving at a fast enough pace for me. And it was kind of confusing. There were a lot of different characters in it. And my mind right now is not able to deal with that.
Too many good,
Exactly.
That's what we say. That's what we say.
Too many good books out there. Yep. Don't push yourself to finish something just because.
You gotta move on. Sometimes you gotta move on.
Yep. I think that's all we got.
Yeah, that's it.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next
That's
Monday.
the plan, next
we do
Monday.
film a. That's the other Aardvark one I got.
Oh,
you were fatally
you were
invited?
fatally invited?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that you like it.
Give it a try.
Yeah.
Yes.
What were you going to say? About our other...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully we'll be on Friday, we would film something else and then post that. But that's like our pre-recorded video that we haven't done in a while.
We usually post that on Saturday. It's pre-recorded. It's not live like this, but we'll be back live next Monday, hopefully, with a new topic.
Yes.
More new books, probably, and more fun.
Yeah. So we will
more fun.
talk to you then.
Thanks for coming.